A week late.
All right, guys, we are live.
A week early, Mel.
This is a miracle. It is a miracle. James Patrick, he's been busy. He's got his reason with the team and everything, and they're doing well. Gresh, obviously, he's been traveling. We understand that. Mel, we have no clue what he's been doing for the last 3 weeks. Just has not answered emails. Totally ignored the show. By the way, too, I'm told by Deb Merschenheiser-Mergerberger that this is our 100th show that we've done in the box. So,
congrats to you guys, Tommy, you and Gresh.
That's right.
Yeah.
You guys
will get your 100th pretty soon.
Yeah.
We're like the young rooks. You guys are the old vets, just like always.
Mel, what's that hat, Mel? What's that hat?
I don't know. I don't know where I bought it. So we missed each other by a week in the Plum Springs. That kind of pissed me off.
I know. Well, I wasn't. It just worked out that the Country and Western Music Awards were on Monday in Vegas. And then so I ended up taking my son there for his 21st birthday, well, which was last year. But of fake COVID, we couldn't go last year.
Gotcha. So where are you staying right now?
I'm at my sister and brother-in-law's place.
So
there's sitting out by the pool.
There's a place for me to stay when I go next year?
Oh, absolutely, Mel.
It's all about Mel.
We can throw them up. We won't tell anybody. I'll just tell them to go to Vegas for the weekend.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All about Mel. James, how are you doing? How's the team?
Team's doing good. We're fighting through some injuries. We had just over last week, we had, I think, like 5 of our top 6 forwards were out. Our goalie just got hurt. One of our 2 goalies I wouldn't say we have a number one. They've been kind of competing all year. So he's just hurt his ankle a couple of days ago. So we've been dealing with those issues, which is good to get them out of the way now. And so we're just kind of coming into the stretch drive here. We got 16 games left.
Nice.
When is that in March? Into March?
The season goes till mid-April because of it got pushed back, and playoffs start April 19th.
Yeah. Where's the Memorial Cup this year, Jeep?
I think it's out in New Brunswick or Halifax. It's out in the Maritimes. So I'm just worried about winning the next game, and then I know we've clinched a playoff spot. So hopefully, focus on winning the first round.
Hey Mel, did you get invited to this thing that Gresh and I are going to tomorrow at Chelsea Piers in the city?
Sure.
You did get invited? You just couldn't make it?
Yeah.
We're supposed to pick him up, Tommy. But he has to be on the corner there.
All right. So we have a great event tomorrow. This has gone on for 27 years, Gresh? I think it is, something like that.
I think it's since let's see, 27.
Yeah.
Since like 94. So 28 years, something like that.
Right. So this is a Skate with the Greats. They call it. All the proceeds go to the Ronald McDonald House. So it's a fun event. So this will be the second year where I'm the MC. Now, Gresh, I want everybody's opinion. So Ron Duguay says he's coming. Right. And there's this.
Go there.
So Sarah Palin, I mean, from all I understand, that we were wrong, Gresh. This has continued on. Even though I thought this might be over.
I lost the bet.
Same here. So now I get to introduce everybody. So they've got a script for me that I read from to introduce them. But I can't see that it's possible for me not to mention Sarah Palin in some manner when I.
Well, I wouldn't really mention her. I would just mention Mr. Palin is here.
That's my thought. I was going to say the athlete formerly known as Ron Duguay, Mr. Sarah Palin. What do you think?
I love that one. That's
you like it?
Formerly known as Ron Duguay is now Ron Palin.
Mr. Sarah Palin. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Okay. All right. So we're in for that?
Yes, 100%. I think the people would be disappointed if you didn't.
Yeah, seriously, you can't not.
Formerly known as Ron Duguay is now Mr. Sarah Palin. Oh,
Mr. Sarah Palin, I like that. That's good.
Oh God, that's too good. Oh God, I'm gonna have a heart attack for Christ's sake.
Right, because if I didn't say something, everybody's like, "What, Tom? You can't not."
Oh, you got to rip everybody.
Yeah.
Well, that was 2 years ago, right? You did it.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, and then we haven't had one since. We did the one virtually.
That was a blast.
That's the show you did that you got shit for because you didn't follow the script.
No, that was for the Alzheimer's one. That was another one, right?
Yeah.
I was the voice of God for that one.
You're gonna
I
get
get benched at a charity event.
Oh, that's right. You did.
grabs from both those shows then, for sure.
Oh God.
Oh,
Mel, did you
Mel,
golf
what
when you were out here?
What's
Pardon?
that?
Mel, did you golf?
oh yeah. We stayed at Fantasy Springs for 9 days. I walked across the parking lot. It was 4-minute walk to Eagle Falls. Played there, and then a Ukrainian buddy of mine from Winnipeg that I've known since I was 12. He got me to take an Uber out to Gary Player. He was staying at the Westin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I went out to, I guess that's Rancho Mirage.
Yeah.
Took an Uber out there. It was freaking beautiful. Like it's.
Oh yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
How'd you golf, Mel? You good?
80s, Tom. In the 80s.
That was the weather, wasn't it?
The weather got up to 90 and then dropped to like 60 in one day. The 30
Well, it
degrees.
does that out here. You know,
Yeah.
you know what happens out here when the sun goes down? It goes from 80 to 50 like that.
Frick, I thought I was in Winnipeg that one morning. We played at 7:30. Holy shit, it was cold.
Yeah. Yeah. We always played at noontime. You come out.
So, but I have to say something. Like Deborah Meseringhausen, Hosen, and Danny DeVito, and
All the people you blew off for the last 2 weeks.
all the people. So let me just say something. I'm gonna take a line from a very famous movie. Okay, so I've had a few weeks to do some homework, to think. You know, I'm sitting by the pool drinking the PBRs, having the Bloody Marys, thinking, well, how am I going to make this right?
Not looking at your emails too, by the way.
So here's the thing. I'm going to take a from a 1967 Paul Newman movie, Cool Hand Luke. What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Yes, you did.
Some men we just can't reach. So I would never leave you in the lurch. I sent you 4 freaking emails. And what part of
Don't start.
So I haven't talked to you since. Hey, so Super Bowl, someone that's sitting in this chair that looks like me was the only one that picked LA. So I won that. I don't know what you guys are going to send.
What's that got to do with your lack of communication regarding the show?
I sent
To the point now. Stick to the point.
Yeah.
So I sent Jeep. I sent him 4 freaking emails. And today, you know what I found? I sent it to Tom at Poststrat.
That's fine. You can send it.
And there was no response. And I said, I'm not going to be on the show.
Check your inbox. I responded to it. See, these like fallacies, like this has become a pattern. Now listen.
So all I do, no, okay. So listen to me. The email, the Wi-Fi at the Fantasy Springs, I must admit, goes in and out. You have to accept and say, hey, get on the Wi-Fi, blah, blah, bullshit. Anyway.
This is your theme song right there. Thank Kathy. Thank you. That's your theme song.
Yeah. So I did send you 4 emails. And today I found out you have 2 emails and you at least responded to 1. Okay?
Multiple emails.
Yeah.
Hey,
anyways, it's not.
So Mel, I just heard Tommy was in a bind the last 2 weeks. Said Mel was going to try and come on. I know Gresh and I had in no way we could make it. Like I'm on a bus. There's no internet. It's
Absolutely.
like you're in the prairies and it's like you're in the tundra. And so when I check into my room, finally get into my room, like at 10 o'clock at night, I'm doing video, but I like to put on the show to watch it. So I was looking forward to seeing it. Then you don't even show up. Tommy's got to scramble, do the best job possible solo. It was like his Tommy Laidlaw biography that was spread out over 2 shows. I couldn't believe you bailed like that.
So,
And you can't tell me you can't find some internet at the hotel.
James, did you see where I had our guy research Mel's background and his name and how popular it is in the Ukraine? And again,
Yes, I
you
do.
don't want to be insensitive to what's going on over the Ukraine, but I spent hours with this genealogist trying to figure out Mel's background over there, and nothing.
It's like the Smith of the Ukraine.
Yes.
Sorry, Mel. So I know you were even on the show, but you got so much airtime still.
Right. Yeah, exactly, James. You're right.
Anyways,
listen.
get that off my chest.
Thanks, James.
From going across the parking lot, picking grapefruits off the frickin' trees for my wife so she can have breakfast. Like this is, and going golfing, taking her to the outlet so that she can go buy a frickin' pink Tory Burch purse and a bracelet and a frickin' belt. I didn't have time for anything. And I sent 4 emails. End of story. So,
Yeah.
next.
Well, you know, Mel, the time does fly out here.
It does.
Oh, God.
And we weren't there long enough either. So,
How long were you here for?
12 days.
Did your boyfriend Ronnie Flockhart, was he down there as well?
Yes, he was.
I can't imagine going on vacation without him.
Well,
How's Flocky doing?
You can't go on vacation without him.
Flocky's doing well, but he's not a good golfer. Like anyways, he just goes. So I got a couple of free rounds at Eagle Falls, beautiful golf course, and him and his wife Terry showed up and we played and we drank some beers and he had some red wine and got a little, inebriated.
You played golf with your wife?
Was
No.
it couples golf?
No, my wife does not play golf. She shops.
Oh,
She's a shopper.
oh, must be a scratch at that then.
She's very good at that.
That's rougher.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Big day yesterday, too. I had ordered a couple of windshield wipers for my truck there. I had to install them myself. So exciting times.
So I also heard from
What color were they, Tom?
They were black, Ron. Thank you for asking.
Well, I mean, what other color would they be?
Well, you see some cars where there's white and there's red and pink. And
No,
all.
they have to match your T-shirt. I mean, you can't,
Yeah,
you can't go with that.
Actually, I got a blue T-shirt on today.
Oh, is that blue?
I went
Okay.
to I went to get my oil changed last week, and then they said, we were looking at your wipers. You need new wipers. We have a sale on them. Can we put new wipers on? So I say, yeah, sure. Then I get as soon as I get out on the road, you know what they were like? I think it was $60 for the 2 of them, or
Right.
something like that. As soon as I get out, it's light snow. The new wipers only wipe one half of my windshield. Like the other half doesn't even. The new wipers.
Maybe you should have paid $120.
What did they put the wrong size on? Is that?
I have no idea. It's on the as soon as it gets to the other side, it's too high. It doesn't.
Oh,
No,
see, they got the wrong size on it. Oh. Did you get it back and get it fixed?
Well, I got it. I'm going to go back. It's been like 5 days now. So
Okay.
I'd use
If
them
you go-
more.
Gee,
Mel,
if you
could you
go
change the windshield wipers yourself, Mel?
would I?
Could you? Are you capable?
Oh yeah, it's not hard. So I had some time and I watched the Kevin Allen report with a certain bald guy, and he needs new glasses and he needs a haircut and he needs a wardrobe change, but we won't get into that. But he said that you bought yourself some hiking boots the other day.
Yes, that's correct.
So
I brought that up. I got a real good deal. I was happy with the deal I got. I got 30%
Oh.
off.
yeah, you got 30% off. So listen to this one. So I don't mind shopping and I have some clothes and shit. So, and I sent you a picture, which you did not respond to. I sent you a whole bunch of pictures, which you did not respond to. So
Okay.
I go to Armani, which is one of my favorite, and they have skinny sweatpants. And of course, I got to buy skinny sweatpants, right?
Sure.
Baby blue, $130 US regular, I get for $20. So that
Hold on.
blows your
Let me get this
30%
straight.
off.
You bought a pair of baby blue skinny sweatpants.
Did they have 2 legs?
stand up, Mel. Let's see.
What does your butt look like in those things? Like, have you got a big butt now, or
No, I'm freaking ripped.
because he's gonna have that big butt and then going down to the skinny legs, right? Like that's
I sent you guys get that text I sent you guys?
yes, that was awful. You can't unsee that. That was terrible.
With Wayne Gretzky socks. And here's the thing: I know you're born on Maggie's farm up in northern Alberta or Ontario, Tom, but the belt can match the shoes, the socks can match the pants or the shoes. Okay, remember that.
Okay, so and what kind of shoes would you wear with those sweatpants?
Well, you'd wear a nice boot with a buckle on the side.
Oh, stop! Oh, come on.
Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
We all used to play hockey together. You can't do that to us. That's embarrassing.
So, anyways, again, I just saw a glimpse of the Kevin Allen report, and inquiring minds again, and I haven't talked to you, but on the Sunday, there is someone special. Has anybody, Ron, did you know?
I knew this was going to come up. I knew this was coming up today. Go ahead. Come on.
Ron, did you know he has a special someone that we haven't heard about? Like, and it's been like a month. It's just,
How do you,
he's got a steady and he won't tell us.
how do you deduce that, Mel?
Deduce? Because it's stated out of Kevin Allen's mouth that there's someone special.
Well,
We had the discussion about relationships. He's got a fantastic relationship with his wife, married for many years. So I was just talking about relationships.
Now I haven't invited over all my sisters out here.
Linda,
Hey,
what's
how are
happening,
ya?
Linda?
Yeah. Hi.
How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Hi, James.
This is Mal.
Linda, how are you doing? You're missing the show.
Now, I'm very disappointed that you didn't call me and let me take your wife shopping. I was just listening to you guys. I know every shop down here, and my husband hates it.
Linda, I can use that with Larry. That's just the way Larry is.
Ron,
And I want to say hi to James and hi to Tom and hi to you, Mel. And I'm loving having Ronnie here for a few days. It's great, and his son. But I want to say hi to Kathy too, because when I type something on there, she always asks how I am, or is that my dog, or whatever the case. So hi, Kathy from California.
Okay, that's good. Mal.
Bye.
Okay.
Very nice, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Oh, boy.
She
You hear
said
that?
another person that you've disappointed, Mel.
well, you see, if I would have had her address, I would have gone to see her for sure.
I'm not sure about this going back to this dinner stuff, Mel. I do see the same card there quite a bit lately, but
Yeah.
You know, did you see that? That was a Nigerian meal I made. It was Jollof spaghetti.
yeah, now we know why.
It's called
Is that a
research.
hint? Is that a little hint?
I don't. I'm like Sergeant Schultz. I see nothing.
It's called research.
Yeah. No.
So
Mel, what do you got on today? What perfume do you have on there? How's your aroma?
is that the end? Are you changing the subject? Is that the end of
We
that?
can come back. We got a full hour. We don't have to stay. We can come back and forth. It's up to you.
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of busy. I might have to leave early.
Catch up on work since
Yeah.
you've been away.
I did exactly zero work. I
Oh
told
no,
you.
we got a video of you at some business meetings there in Palm Springs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you came right from the pool.
Oh, gee.
I thought that was Kotze at first.
no, that was a half a Kotze.
Yeah.
Oh man. Gresh, what you're taking a late flight tonight?
Yeah. Well, we were going to leave today, like, and then it's so nice here, so we figured might as well leave at 10 o'clock tonight. Grab an overnighter.
Nice.
Get home at 5. What's the difference, right?
Right. Good.
So we're gonna go for after we're done this, we're gonna go for lunch. We went yesterday to the sports bar. Like, I don't remember the name of it, but anyway, they got like these huge TVs in there and stuff like that, and everybody goes there on Sundays for football. Not now, but there's no football. But so we were in there and had lunch, and then
The beer hunter.
what's that?
The beer hunter.
That's it.
Who would have guessed?
It's on the end of Washington. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how to get there, but I don't know. Listen, I was in Vegas for 4 days, and I never knew the number of my room. I knew how to get there though. Just couldn't remember the name and number of the room.
That's pretty good, Mike. Good work. That's good. Today it looks like a
Looks like a Havana tour.
Oh. Gresh, do they have a juicer down there?
No, that's why I came here.
Do they have one?
No, I'm looking. I'm going out today.
Oh,
I was in Vegas. You can't buy anything. There's nothing in Vegas to buy, right? You have to go to the outside, But down here, they have all these places you can go. So when we're done here, I'm going for lunch, and I'm going to go buy a juice here, and I'm going to bring it home with me.
okay.
I'll make my son carry it because he's stronger than I am.
Okay, excellent. That's the big son, right? Is that the big one?
No, that's the little one.
Oh, okay.
Whose birthday was it?
Ashton, he's only 6'3.5", 6'4", 230. The other one's bigger.
Jaggers.
He's a big man.
Jagger's just
He's a mountain of a man.
6'5" and 3.090.
Okay.
But anyway, no, we had a good time. He won. We were gonna go last year in August. We couldn't go for him to gamble. I take my nephews and everybody else always on their 21st birthday, and corrupt them.
Good. I think you've already got him corrupted, don't you, or no?
What's that?
Oh, don't you already have them corrupted, or
I do, but this is the final touch.
it's a reinforcement? Yeah.
Yeah, just to make sure they know what not to do when they get older.
Oh God,
But,
another one of Mel's boyfriends here. Oh God,
Oh my God, get a room.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
jeez.
Can you imagine sending a text like that?
I'm kidding, really. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
And he seems like he's a real man. He was a firefighter and everything too. Isn't he?
No,
Come on, William, be a man.
Really?
he's a good guy, but I mean, how much did you miss, Mel? Tell us.
He's got his lipstick on and everything.
Obviously, I'm surprised you guys didn't send a private investigator out to try and frickin' find me.
We couldn't find you.
Couldn't find tickets.
I was worried, Mel. I was.
Geez,
'Cause I didn't think you would do that to Tommy 2 weeks in a row.
for 3 weeks in a row, I said I'm going to be at Fantasy Springs. Anybody that wants to come. That's I
Yeah,
said.
did you bring your laptop down or your?
Yeah.
Did you bring your laptop down and
Yeah.
you staying in every hotel in the States now has internet at it. Everyone does.
Doesn't work at
Oh,
the pool.
come on.
It doesn't work at the pool while I'm having the PBRs. Now here's
Well,
So 1 hour out of your day, people. You know how
Go
many?
back up to the room for 1 hour.
No, Tom, it's 1 hour out of your week.
Good point, Ron. Thank you.
That's right.
You know how many people you disappointed, Mel? It's not just about the three of us. It's like people from all around the world. This is one of the most popular shows. We have our own genealogist, for God's sakes. Like, what other show has that?
So I've got some issues that we have to resolve. Okay, so
Mel, can I ask you a question first?
yes, sir.
Do you have still family in the Ukraine?
No,
No. Okay.
everybody's in. I've got an uncle in Vancouver. I've got a cousin in Kelowna. That's about it. No, everyone else has kind of passed away.
Ira, nobody cares what you propose.
Good spelling. All right.
Yeah, it's quotation marks.
No period. No period.
So, as you guys have noticed, since I was gone, there's been a war. And do you realize that our gas prices, what are they in Winnipeg, Jeep? $1.89?
I don't know. I go by that. It used to be a year ago, it was like $50 to fill my car, and now it's 95.
Yeah. So, anyways, but the most important thing that really pissing me off, PBRs are up $3, which is 9%.
Up on a 24 case or what?
That's right. So I'm paying $35 a case, whereas
manufactured in Russia or something. How they go up in price?
In Plum Springs, they're like for 24 beers, you get them for like $16. I'm paying $35 here. It's ridiculous. Our gas prices are $8.
How much is that? Is that a 12 pack or a 24 pack?
24 pack. Ridiculous. Makes the guy want to rethink drinking.
Yeah, my daughter.
About $160 on a pair of powder blue skinny jean sweatpants.
You shouldn't worry. You shouldn't worry about pricing.
You missed the.
You got a discount. Yeah, I know.
I just wanted to one up you on your stupid hiking boots. Have you never heard of frickin' runners?
Are those for the 3:30 a.m. walks?
Yes. So so I'm getting in, trying to get better shape. April 23rd, we're playing an alumni game, Islanders and Rangers. So I'm kind of conditioning a little bit. So,
you're still coaching?
I'm coaching with Tommy. You're on the power play.
Yeah, thanks, Ron. Thank you.
Tommy, but you're still coaching the girls?
No, the girls are we lost.
So the season's ending.
Season's
done. It's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to say you should do the conditioning skate with them.
It's funny. This one girl on the team is hilarious. So one practice, we were short of defensemen. So I was doing all the drills. And this one girl yells out from the bench. She goes, "Coach, if you can play in the NHL, then I can play in the NHL too." She's pretty good.
So you really lost it then. That's what I
know. I think I stayed the same, really. That's the problem, man.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Everyone wants to know the game is at the Islanders practice facility, Eisenhower Park, I think it is.
Yeah, Eisenhower Park.
April 23rd.
That's the one that the Ferraro brothers built.
Yes, and then had to lose it to.
Well, they took it. What's his name took it over?
Yeah, they think he paid. They think they spent about $50 million. He bought it for $6 million. So.
Yeah, some crazy number, and then some crazy number he bought it for.
Yeah,
great.
Tommy, you can't let us down though. You better get in shape here.
Oh, I am in shape. I got to stretch a little bit more.
Today, though, you got to get a little lighter.
Yes,
Get
I
a little
know
lighter.
exactly.
Just think.
Like Tommy,
An
John,
extra, less 5 pounds you're carrying around out there.
Exactly.
you want
exactly.
you want you and Kotze on the power play together?
No.
Okay, you need somebody to go back for the puck.
I want to be able to walk the blue line, like James Patrick used to do.
Walk the blue line.
Yeah.
Oh, on your knees though.
Yes.
That's one of the hardest things I've ever seen anybody do.
It's almost impossible.
So Mel is back now. I mean, he's getting going. Tom's fan club should go to Lumberton. Oops, that is no one. Oh, see, he wasn't like that before when I was doing the show by myself. Now it starts.
Oh my God, that's a zing, Mel.
Oh, yeah.
Mel, you just said you have all these issues you got to deal with. Like, what were you getting into?
Well, one of the gas prices, of course.
Yeah.
And going back again to Super Bowl, you eat some junk. And can anybody tell me why, when you open up a bag of chips, all the good chips are on the top and all the crumbly crap is on the bottom? Has anyone figured that out yet?
Yeah. The
What?
weight of the good chips squashes down the chips in the bottom. They get all squashed up.
I don't agree with that.
Well, what's your?
I don't know. It's an issue that I've always. I opened up a bag of sour cream and onion chips, and all the good
What
ones.
brand? What brand?
Well, they could be Old Dutch. They could, any brand.
Yeah, the Old Dutch, you can get them in the bags in the box. So they
Yes.
don't, the ones that are in the box, those
What do
ones
you do?
don't get broken up at the bottom.
What are you doing eating
Those
those
like
chips?
you have
Anyway?
with your kids.
What are you doing eating those chips anyway?
Super Bowl Sunday, you have to have a treat.
Get your air fryer going. Make up your own chips. Like slice up your potatoes, put it in the air fryer, and you're not
Your own
baking it.
seasoning. Hey,
Yeah.
come up with your own seasoning. Some
Yeah, like
cayenne,
those
garlic.
chips- exactly. Yep. And those chips are fried in oil. God,
Understood. But how much sugar is in potato? You're not supposed to. If you want to cut back, you don't eat potatoes.
low fat carb. Get a regular potato. It's a low fat carb. Put it in the air fryer. All healthy.
Will
Okay.
do.
Hey, after you've had 8 PBRs, what difference does it make?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, but they're light. They're light.
That's-
Oh God. Just grab a potato and eat it.
yeah.
So Mel, you bought 24. You bought a case of beer out here, or did you buy beer by the single?
No, I bought 40 at a time because I didn't have a car, right? So when Flocky had a day off from doing whatever he was doing, he had to pick me up, go to the Wally Mart or Ralph's and get as much supplies as we could. We had a little fridge in the hotel room, so we stocked that up. I had to buy Clamato juice, and it was an expensive trip run.
Did you stay at the hotel the whole time?
9 days at the hotel. It had to be broken up on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I went to the casita at TJ Gornce's. This is a freaking mansion, a little bigger than Jeep's place in Winnipeg. So about 7,000 square feet with a casita. It's crazy.
Well, Dougie. Hey, Dougie boys here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that Doug's good, I tell you.
It does, yeah. It's like the coffee bean from Colombia guy.
Yeah.
Juan Valdez.
Juan Valdez. Sure.
We can call him Juan from now on. Oh, Jesus. Herb Juan Valdez. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Well, there's somebody that hasn't been around for a while. Larry, you cannot be fooled. You see that Ron is in Plum Springs. That's
Where were we at the start of the show, Larry?
we stay involved.
I'm in Plum.
Plum Springs.
I think the golf tournaments, they're in Florida. It's getting rained out right now, so Podwell's not really happy.
Oh, you know what Dougie DeVito came up with? Seeing he's a brilliant man like that. We should get a golf tournament going out here. Raise some money for charity. In the box.
I'm in if we do it.
Okay.
I'm doing a golf tournament in May.
All right. let's
You
do another.
mean like for this
Yes,
pod
in the box. In the box.
in the box?
Yeah.
Okay. Mel?
Well, that's one of the homework questions I have on here. So you got a hockey. Are you actually going to play hockey, Tom, in that game? Were you picked were you the number one dialed person again from Jackie DiPaluzzi?
Well, I don't know that for sure, but probably I would assume, yeah. He's number one.
Well,
Tom was first overall pick.
Yeah.
Really?
or second. Maybe
It
he was
was
second.
between from the alumni. It was between Tom and Leachy.
Yeah,
They went with
exactly.
Tom.
Yeah. So I'm going to be 2A.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
you guys can be partners too out there.
That's right.
So what does that lineup look like? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know who else playing it. Gresh, you know?
I know one guy.
Me.
Ron Palin?
No, I don't know if Ronnie. I don't know if
I
Ronnie
believe it'll
Palin was
be
playing
Leach
in
and
that.
Mullen and
Probably Brian Mullen. Probably Andy
Graves.
Dory if he gets plays in there. I have no idea. I don't have no idea who's playing.
Kotze in shape for it? How's he doing? See,
I don't know if Kotze's playing it or not. I don't know if he's playing. They only have the ice has to be a certain depth.
fitness.
Sure.
You've got to figure out what the after game meal is too.
Yeah,
so-
you don't want to fall through and drown.
right. And then you got to feed him after the game.
Well, yeah.
So here's a
Meal
question.
money.
Here's a question for you two gentlemen. Since you have Jackie DiPolizzi on your speed dial,
Don't be insulting to us. Deep Piazza, okay?
is it?
She's just doing her job.
Go ahead.
So I have been granted through the Clam Springs trip with my wife. She has faithfully granted me a wish to be able to come to New York. So I am available.
Okay.
Come to New York if there's something. And I know Eddie Johnson was just there. He's been there like 3 or 4 times. Is there something that's going on in like a month that I could come down and do something with you guys?
Well, here's the way it works, though. So, I mean, I single-handedly got you invited to the golf tournament.
Yep. Past is
and then-
past. Let's get on with it.
And
Gee,
then-
That put you right to the back of the line, though, Mel.
yeah, because
Oh,
then if you're not reliable, like they need to know that you're going to be there. Like, so if Ron and I and James as well go to bat for you, get you brought out here, we need to know that you're actually going to make it. Not come up with excuses like, well, I didn't get the email. You didn't email
But
me.
Mel, Tommy's talking about a golf tournament now, so that could be it.
Tommy doesn't play golf.
What did he? We were just talking about 5 minutes ago. What did you say? In the
There you
box.
go. Yeah. My guy, Dougie DeVito, came up with the idea. We'll get that put together. Yeah.
Raise some money for a cause.
Yep. I like it.
Well, work on it. We'll see what happens.
See, there's the attitude, right, James? Work on it, see what happens. The rest of us are committing ourselves to it. Ron's committing himself to it. James is committing himself to it. I'm committing myself to it. And we get from Larry, I'll see what happens.
Jeep's going to be in playoffs. They're going to the Coupe de Memorial.
We'll arrange it so that is done, right? And then even, what we'll do too, maybe we can have like a little celebration when he wins Coach of the Year of the CHL, right?
That's
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think, Gresh? When James wins Coach of the Year in the
Move
CHL,
on from that one.
Well, that's a lock.
Yeah. Oh my God.
so we'll have a little like ceremony out here.
Yeah.
It's in doubt after the last month. Believe me. The record has changed a bit. So
Hey, let's get to an important issue.
Okay.
There are 5 black players that have played 1,000 games. Name them.
In the NHL,
I
The
saw
guy from Calgary.
Simmons,
Michael
Jerome McGinley.
Michael Jordan.
Okay, Simmons, Jerome McGinley. Did Mike Greer?
Yes.
No, I don't think.
Very
Did he-
good. Yes. Jeep is never wrong, Sir James.
Is Tony McKigney in there?
I don't think Tony got to 1,000. So
So go again, Simmons.
Jerome McGinley, Mike Greer.
Simmons,
There was
Donald
one
Brashear.
tough guy.
Donald Brashear. Yep. Good.
I can't take credit for that. That was our boy Doug DeVito, Mr. Brilliant,
Yeah, I
wonderful
think
human being.
one more, and it might.
You played with him too,
Oh,
didn't you?
Grant Fuhr.
No.
Never played with that. Well, because a goalie's
Goalies,
different. They
yeah,
give credit.
He played on many teams: Detroit, New Jersey, Dallas. Defenseman.
Not
Oh, he
Right,
played-
Salvador?
He played for Chicago.
Salvador.
Played for Chicago for a bit. Yeah.
I can't remember
Johnny
his name.
Oduya.
No.
No.
Not Johnny Oduya, eh?
No.
And not Bryce Salvador.
No.
Wow. PK?
Nope.
No, he hasn't played. That was Billy. That was I should have known. That was a Billy Contradidiac statement. I should know when he was.
Come on, Billy. You know better than that.
Oh man, I saw this thing too. I can't
Claude
remember.
Vilgrain.
Nope.
No,
I played with Cloud.
Wasn't Kevin Weeks, right? He didn't play that many.
no,
No.
Weeks. Defenseman.
Weeks.
A defenseman
No.
who played on all those teams.
No, Kevin Weeks. He played under 100 games.
Hey, what years, Mel? Give me what years.
Oh, he played like you did, Jeep, like 18, 20 years.
No, I'm just saying. When
I'd
did he
say-
start? Is
I'd
he
say
90?
From 90s to 2000. Yeah. I think he just retired like 2 or 3 years ago or 2 years ago.
How can we can't? Why am I drawing a blank?
Left-handed
Oh,
shooter.
Trevor Daly.
There you go.
I
Nice.
coach Dales. Great guy.
Yeah.
A real good player too.
Yeah. Very steady. So that's the
Did he
trivia for
play?
today.
Did he
He
play?
played mostly Dallas. He played
Throw it
mostly.
out.
Did he play in
Caught a
Pittsburgh?
cup- Caught a cup with Pittsburgh at the end.
Yeah.
And then teams would trade for him at the deadline to get a steady defenseman. So
Yeah.
played.
What are they going to do with there in Vancouver, Mel, as far as trades? Are they going to do anything?
Well, I don't watch hockey, as you know, Tom. They played a pretty. I was supposed to go to the Montreal game last night, but of course I was busy. So they are talking about trading JT Miller. He's on a 10-game point streak. That's probably the stupidest thing they would ever do. But Rutherford, I don't know him. I've never met him. Don't know what his thought process is.
Great kid.
Well, they've got cap problems as their issue. That's
Yeah.
right.
So now they're talking about Besser. He scored last night too. Pedersen's got 18. He's underachieving just a tad. They need a defenseman. They overpaid. Benning overpaid for Myers, and who they got? They got 5 guys that are making $6 million or so. So I don't know. It's a mishmash. I don't know. Besser.
That Miller's been top 3 players the last 2 months.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
A lot of talk about him coming back to the Rangers here. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Oh yeah.
I think it would have to. Well, I would try and get him, but it'd have to cost a lot.
Yeah.
Because he's got a year left after this year, and only
Yes.
makes like 5.
I guess the Rangers have got the most cap space of. There's some statistic they've got like $10-12 million of cap space, so they're in a good spot to do
They
something.
should trade for Marcel Dion. Oh no, it's too late.
Well, having said that, Ron, I have to mention one thing, and so the Canucks, Jimmy Rutherford has gone all female. So the assistant general managers now are 2 Frenchies and Cami Granato. So three women doing various analytics, and I hate to say this, but I wish Cami Granato would put some makeup on, because oh my God.
Oh, stop!
Anyway.
Stop!
That's, hey, she's married to Ray Ferrero, right?
That's
Yeah, I
right.
know. Sorry, Ray.
For those that didn't know.
Who's Ray Ferraro?
Remember Ray played
Okay,
Oh, that's
he's
the
on
guy that
TV.
played. That's the guy that played for the Islanders.
He's getting spits all over the
Islanders
mic.
in Hartford.
Hasn't he got a little list?
Didn't he
going
play
on
for
there?
the Islanders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the guy that went like this when the goal was scored.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he likes himself quite a bit.
he,
Oh
he,
my God!
he does color commentary
Right.
Yeah.
in TSN or in Canada.
Somebody that played with him told me a story about him that if they lost 9-1, as long as he got the goal or it was +1, he was fine.
Yeah.
Hold
Nice
on,
guy.
hold
Yeah,
on.
that's his nickname.
Here's a trivia question for you, but Dougie, I think we know who one of them is. Got a good trivia. Named 2 former Rangers that were teammates of both. John Wattella. I'm going to go Ron Greshner for sure.
Gresh was teammates with both those guys.
Who else would it be? Do you know Gresh?
There wasn't 2. There was only 1.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's
There's
no one
nobody
else. No one else who played with Leachy played with John Rattel.
No.
This was somebody that came back to the team.
Did Duguay
No.
play with?
Dukes was gone. No, there was nobody
No, but
else.
Dukes came back. But I don't know if ever got
Well,
Dukes.
the only 2 guys that played with him were me and Brad Park.
Yeah,
Oh,
who
Brad
played
Park
with
didn't play with
Rattel?
Leach though. No, Leach didn't play with Leach.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there was no 2 guys that played with both of those guys.
Just one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, who was the second guy? Who did the trivia?
That was our boy Dougie DeVito. It's really disappointed me because he was doing well.
Dougie, stand up.
If you're gonna ask a trivia question, have the answers right, please. Or maybe he was just asking the question.
Oh, was it a question or was it like?
It was a trivia question. It was name too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dougie, I'm with you, bud, but you can't do that. That's just.
Well,
Oh,
Doug, who was the other one?
here we go. The MSG organist.
That's not true. He died.
You know who it is? Who sang the national anthem? John. Remember?
No. John wasn't there then.
Oh, okay. What was
And
John's last?
They quit the organist at one time in the 80s.
So Doug is saying Craig McTavish he would never play with Jean Martel. Boston.
He was in Boston. Yeah.
Then
Oh, Dougie. Oh,
What?
Dougie does come through.
What's
he
that?
did. Well, let's get. He didn't play the whole time. He didn't play with Rattel on the Rangers. So. Man, maybe that's a good question.
But he was a former Ranger.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, wow. Good job, Dougie. Oh, geez, I doubted you. I apologize, Doug. Oh, it's awful. See that?
Mel, what else you got? Homework wise.
Well, so I don't want to, like, some of the things I bring up, Jeep, you just get a little skittish. So I got to be careful what I say. So, but so Rochelle and I, it was a good vacation. Like, we'd go for drinks to the bar and everything. And we also did the bump and grind in Palm Springs.
You two were bumping and grinding?
It's a hike, Tom. See, where does your mind go? It was a hike. We went an hour and 15 minutes up the freaking mountain.
Oh, you and Flocky.
No, Flocky couldn't make it.
You were doing the bump and grind.
They were doing the old spoon.
Oh, God. They passed out of the bar and they were spooning.
The bump and grind is a huge mountain. So we did that. But,
So can't you just see him and Ronnie Flockhart getting drunk and dancing together at the bar? Slow song comes on. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Mel. Go ahead. Finish the hike story.
Well, that's it. An hour and 10 minutes, and it's fine. My knees are good. They don't hurt. Yeah, so it's good.
Hour and 10 minutes up, and then like half hour down, or what?
We did like 40 up, and then kind of ran down. So as much as we could. It was pretty steep, actually, Jeep. So.
And so did Ronnie Flockhart's wife, is it now the wife? Was she there as well?
Yes, she was. Yeah.
Okay, good. And that's the one you broke them up before?
Yeah.
When they were engaged before?
She's not overly happy because Ron has some wine and he kind of falls asleep at 6:30. So we have to take care of him sometimes.
Huh. How old is Flocky Hockey there, whatever his name is?
So a year younger than me, 61.
Wow.
Well, he's got to carry the burden of having a whole, hockey style named after him too, though, right?
Yeah. Horace Kinderchuk was down there. TJ Gorns. Paul Reinhardt, the guy I played with in Vancouver, he bought a place down there. Nice little place.
Was this planned? You guys all getting together, or has it just worked out?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Horace Kinderchuk. Well, imagine that. You know what junior team he played for?
I'm guessing Swift Current.
What?
Swift Current?
No.
Are you critical of Flocky's wife too, her makeup, or?
Flocky's wife looks good. Yeah. She wears makeup. She knows how to put it on.
Saskatoon he played for, I think.
That's right. The Blades. His sweater is. They got his number retired there. I should have known that. How is he? Like how Mel? So you got together. Did you golf with those guys?
Yeah.
Paul Reinhardt and
Actually, I went over to Reinhardt's place. We rented a car for 4 or 5 days, and he just moved into it. It's very nicely done. He's got a little bit of money. His wife drives a Maserati, not to, but
he did real well in investing, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'd heard. I don't know if you'd heard that. I heard years ago he was.
Yeah, he got into a pharmaceutical deal. I can't remember the name off the top, but yeah, he's done well, and we've kept in touch. Him and I used to, after games or pregame meal or whatever, we'd sit and talk about business and shit. And
who's this now?
He was Paul Reinhardt.
Oh,
he was.
He played Tiger Williams really did well in investing too. Tiger Williams is a pretty smart guy. Made some money.
Tiger bought Whistler before it was even famous. I think he had 2 or 3 places up at Whistler. I went east and went to Coquitlam. He went to West Van, where Reinhardt and all those guys. Tiger bought up. I think he had a couple places.
Nobody cares, Larry. Nobody cares.
And then Tiger's a lot smarter than he looks.
Yeah.
And he's been wearing he wore the same cowboy boots for 30 freaking years. He's like you, same black T-shirt, 30 years.
So when I got traded to LA, Tiger was there, and he invited Bob Bourne and I over for a pregame meal. And he was the first guy that I saw had a computer with the ticker tape going across it back. So that was 1987, 88, something like that. Yeah, I was really surprised with Tiger. He was a really sharp guy.
Yeah.
Him and Johnny Ogrodnik was another one.
Yeah.
I was so naive. Johnny got traded to our team, and I remember before a game we'd be watching MTV or we'd be watching some stupid show in the lounge, and he'd ask, "Do you guys mind if I just turn it to give me 1 minute to hit the ticker?" It's the NBC that had all the stock
Wow.
prices, and I just thought, man, this guy's fucking weird.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He was just smarter than all of us.
Mel, did you really wish him a happy birthday?
Yep.
Were you
And
drunk? Were you drunk?
no, you didn't. So February 21st was my birthday, Tom. I was on a plane going to the Palm Springs, and I got nothing from you.
Okay, I've sent you so many messages, and you have no response. I don't know what. To be honest with you, I can't really remember what it was. So,
What's that?
you know what? I'll apologize from my end for my error.
Excellent.
I don't know how to address your lack of response from your end. That's all.
So
I
is
have
that
no idea.
is that a backhanded ass-handed happy birthday, belated?
Sure.
Happy birthday, Mel. I think I said happy birthday to you.
Yes, Chief, you did.
I
Nobody
think I
else.
did.
I said happy birthday to you.
Yeah, Tom didn't. That's okay. I remember things like that. Anyways,
Is that your 62nd birthday?
62. Yep.
Wow.
James, where's your birthday?
June. Hanging on to 58 here. So
Nice.
Are they passing you back?
Well, I'm getting shit right now, Rochelle.
Helen, you'll disappear for 3 weeks.
I know. I told them we did the bump and grind. What did you think Tom said? Yeah,
Okay.
that's where his mind goes. Anyways,
Well, maybe it should.
yeah, I know. He's got a special someone too, Rochelle, but he won't tell us who.
Oh, I got birthday wishes from Bubba, Mel, Kotze, James, and
Yeah.
Gresh. Tom. Chris. You can expect the same thing next year too, Ira.
Hey, so Ira messages me and he's on Facebook. You see the ribs, the rack of ribs he had, and the veal parm and the chicken parm. A guy that runs a nonprofit, he's
Yeah, I
making millions, and he's eating at all these swanky New York high-end places. And
I know.
know what he says, Tom. If you drive me in the Denali to meet him, he says everything that we eat, drink, whatever is on him.
Right.
Where
But
are
we're
we
gonna,
eating at?
are we gonna have
McDonald's?
to listen to him though? Like we have to listen to him talk?
Well, no, we don't have to. He could sit at a different table and just pick up the
Oh,
bill.
and he'll pay for it.
Where are we going to eat?
Well, it's up to Maddie. We call him Maddie now. Mattie.
Who? Who we call
Ira
that?
Matthews. Maddie.
Oh.
Hello. Who the hell were we talking about, Tom?
I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just excited to have you back on the show. That's all. I guess I'm a little bit awestruck. Hold on. Let's say Kotze needed financing. Oh wow, he's all over. So this is what Ira does to his friends, right? He considers Kotze a friend as it is, and he's sitting here badmouthing him behind his
Oh
back.
my God. I'm telling Kotze that tomorrow when I see him.
Yeah, maybe at the show, that thing tomorrow, I'll make an announcement that Ira does that to
Yeah.
Kotze. So who's flying? Guess it's just you and your son coming back, right?
Yeah.
Nobody else out there with you, right?
No, we're gonna go out for a while today and bounce around a little bit. He's got like a class tonight, and then his class this afternoon. The school college thing was canceled online, so it's do you know like
Would they have a snow day?
you guys all had kids, right? Everybody had kids in their.
Yeah.
But did you miss a hockey game because your wife had a baby?
No.
Mel?
No, had kids after I quit.
Jeep?
No.
Yeah, I had him after too, but the professor's now he's having a baby, so he took a couple days off.
Oh, well, in a lot of these unions now, they negotiate that in there that even the husband or father gets paternity leave.
Yeah,
They have that. I think in the MLB has that as well.
Yeah,
When
well, the other night, Phil Kessel had his wife had a baby and he flew back or something. I heard.
Yeah,
and
he played one shift. And then
That's
you,
right.
you really want to see that? Like,
Oh, I told the story about when you were there, Gresh, when Anders Hedberg was going to leave and Phil was still playing. So it was my first year, and Phil just ripped into him in between periods.
yeah. I mean, I was there for all my kids being born, but that was different. I was already retired hockey, but
I was lucky. Both mine were born during the season, but I was able. The first one in New York, we had an afternoon game with the Sunday, Monday with the Devils. It was Family Day weekend or President's Day,
yeah.
and yeah, I believe that. My daughter was born at 5:30. We played the Devils at noon, so I didn't sleep. I was at the hospital from like 7 o'clock the night before. She was born 5:30 in the morning. I left the hospital about 8 o'clock. Went home, grabbed made 2 eggs on toast, and then caught the bus. We played in Jersey, and played at noon, and actually felt pretty good.
You played well. You probably played well too.
I felt good that game. We played the next day at the Garden at noon.
Yeah,
and I wasn't so good that game.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Did you ever play any games, you guys, when you had too many drinks the night before?
Once in my career, one time.
No. It was never possible to have too many.
No, that's what I mean.
Mel, did you ever do that?
No, not once.
In the
Wasn't good
NHL?
enough. No, was not good enough. Not even in the American League. Was not good enough to play without being.
You didn't practice enough, Mel. You should practice more.
Well, I practice now, Tom. I'm making up for it. But
All right.
I think the most I ever had was 3 beers the night before a game.
Once I started taking daily advice from Mel, my life has been so much better. 3 BBRs.
Oh.
Yeah, so because I get this one for myself, and then you took me talk apart like 5 minutes after I left.
Say hi.
Ashton, what's happening?
How we doing?
Neighbor, what's going on?
Happy birthday.
Hi everyone.
He's very busy.
Yeah, very.
So do you think you've gotten better at drinking, Mel, now that you're retired? You're a better drinker?
I've actually, I've slowed down a little bit in the last.
I don't mean
little
that. I don't mean slowing down. I mean, you can still drink and then perform the next day and all that.
Well, I don't get sick when I drink anymore. I used to it in our 20s or early 30s. Might overindulge and it just hits you, right?
Yeah.
So, speaking of drinking, and then next week's St. Patty's Day, so make sure you wear green. And I'm gonna have a green beer. It's Thursday.
Okay, good.
But here's some more homework information, because that's all I did in Palm Springs was think about what the hell am I going to talk about. So, where did the word cheers come from?
Cheers. I don't know, Mel.
Well, it came from my favorite nationality. What is that?
Ukraine.
French.
It came from the French. Jesus. Anyway, so it came from the French. Chier is what it is.
It's what?
But chier, CHIERE, cheer, chier in French. Like everything is, blah, blah. Anyways, so in medieval times, when you click, I hate clicking glasses. I refuse to click glasses. I think it's a bunch of bullshit because it came from the French. But anyways, in medieval times, if you didn't like a guy, you would poison their wine. And so what they'd do is they'd fill up the wine glasses so that they're full. And when they cheered, some of the wine would spill into each other's glass. And then if the guy drank it and he didn't die, then that was cheers.
I'm not.
Hey, Mel, excuse me. You have this thing against the French. We know all about it. But did you ever have a teammate who was French that was your friend? Like,
oh yeah, Pierre Larouche, Ray Bourque, Marco Barron. Yeah, there are some really good guys, but in general, you got to rip somebody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on. No.
And they didn't mind, even when they were teammates, they didn't mind you ripping on them.
Did you say that stuff back then?
Would I? In front of, yeah, I'd say anything in front of their face.
Okay.
Pierre used to call me Nerdo for some reason. I'd like to get him on the show, and I'd like to.
Good. We're gonna get Pierre on. Nerdo?
Yeah, he called me Nerdo for something. Hey, Nerdo, what are you doing?
What do you mean? What do you mean for something you don't know why?
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know why.
Do you want us to tell you?
Anyways, that cheer was clicking glasses, poisoning. So Tom, when Ira takes us, don't cheer him. Okay?
No. And how about Gesundheit? Or bless you, like when somebody sneezes?
That's German.
Well, my research tells me that it was Germany, but in Europe many years ago, there was the flu going around. And when somebody sneezed like that, they thought they had the flu. So they're saying, God bless you. I mean, they thought you're going to die. There was a theory, a lot of people believed it was because your heart stopped while you're sneezing, which apparently that's not true. So,
Yeah.
Actually, that it is. It's the only time your heart stops when you sneeze.
Not the only time. Mine stopped a couple times.
yeah. Apparently, Mel, I believe that too. My research tells me that's not the case.
Oh,
Yeah. It's called the internet. Doesn't lie. You don't know why Pierre called you a nerd?
no.
Maybe
No, it was Nerdo.
it was weirdo.
That could be that too.
Combine the two. Weird nerd.
Because okay, shut that thing off.
What is it?
They're cutting their lawn next door.
That's not right. They need to work.
Yeah. Okay.
What area you're in? Washington Street. So what is that? Indio?
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, you know where that Deer Hunter is, whatever it's called.
Beer Hunter.
Beer Hunter.
Yeah.
Right down. Just go down Washington. You get right to it.
Mel, did you go there?
Deer Hunter.
Yeah, I
Crash,
was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We sat there for lunch and stayed for supper.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got nice TVs and stuff, right, Mel?
Yeah. Oh, it's a great spot.
It's got a pool table, a shuffleboard.
Yeah. There's a bunch of golf bags all up on the back of the.
Yeah, that's
up
where I
on the
ate.
wall.
That's where I sat.
Yeah. Did you notice that Palm Springs is quite elderly?
Well, there used to be a bar here. I can't remember what it was called, but the nickname of it. Guess what it was?
Something to do with Cougars.
No, grab a granny.
Grab a granny. Nice.
The Nest.
The Nest. That's what it was called. The Nest. Grab a granny.
Grab a granny.
I
Oh,
went
Mel was there.
only 25 years ago, and there was some guy looked like that. Remember that show, Three's Company, whatever? Mr.
John
Roper.
Ritter. Oh, Mr. Roper. Yeah.
He was the landlord, wasn't he? Was he
Yeah.
the landlord?
Yeah, and this guy in there, I was with my friend's son. He was like played for the Texas A&M, whatever it's called, or some football team. Like this kid was like 360, and so this guy wanted to pick a fight with him. The guy weighed like 100 pounds.
Huh?
He goes, "You laughing at my vest?" He had a vest on, like all,
Like what Mel's were.
stars and stuff like that, and everything else. And we were just giggling because he was by the piano singing.
So it's funny. Happy hours from 1 to 2 is this? Oh, here we go.
I have to go inside.
Here you go. Podwell keeps trying. Here we go. The pool at Mel's Hotel looks like a city.
Can't hear anything.
That's good. Where's your next game, James?
In Brandon tomorrow. Home and away Friday, Saturday.
You should win both those or what?
I'm just worried about tomorrow's game. And there's no such thing as should. I know we could. We got to play good.
Nice shirt, Gresh. That is a nice shirt.
Thank you. Yeah, it is.
Hey, Mel, what do you think of Gresh's shirt? That fits in down there, don't you think? That's his Palm Springs shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple like this, but it's tough to wear them around New York.
Just wear one at a time.
I do.
Did you get it at Value Village? Or?
I can't remember.
Dollar store.
It's 2:00.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank God Ashton's there.
I know, right?
Well, why do you think I have them?
Just have the kids so they can fix the computer. Yeah.
Yeah. My youngest daughter sends me a text yesterday. She goes, I bet you can't wait to come back to New York for $5.69 a gallon gas.
I can get a bowl of soup with that shirt. Dougie's
Oh,
on fire.
That's got to be the first time DeVito picked on someone else other than me. Huh?
He just asked a simple question. Did he get a bowl of soup? I don't know if he's picking on him.
Well, I did get a bowl of soup, clam chowder.
Yeah.
You know,
What would be your favorite soup, Gresh, if you could pick your favorite soup?
I love clam chowder.
Clam chowder?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. Mel, you the same way?
Yeah, the best Boston clam chowder at the Sonesta Hotel, downtown Boston. Unbelievable.
How about you, James?
I love clam chowder, but my favorite is cream of turkey wild rice.
Oh,
It's a big soup in Minnesota. Like at the hotel we used to always stay at when I coached in Dallas and Buffalo. It was incredible. It's a state soup of Minnesota.
really?
Oh,
Cream of turkey wild rice.
Oh, I like the old chicken noodle.
Campbell's?
I make my own, Ron. My own is the best now.
Oh, you do?
Yes. Make up a little vegetable broth, roast up some vegetables, put them in a blender. Chickpea pasta.
Chickpea pasta. That's good. I like that.
Ron, he has to cook for two now.
Yeah, I know.
Almost daily. He's got to cook for two.
Well, I don't see
Can
much.
you get back home and report on that, Gresh?
I can take a picture of the license plate and then have my friend check it out. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
Get the DMV picture.
Yeah. No,
Oh, you guys are funny.
that's being too nosy for me.
No,
You know.
we share anything. It's all
No.
fair, right, Mel?
Yeah.
Everything's fair.
Bump and grind, Tom. Bump and grind.
So why do they call it the bump and grind?
Because it's freaking hard, I guess.
What's hard? What?
Anything you do, you got to go hard, Tom.
Good point, Peter. Anything in life that's worth doing is worth overdoing, Mel.
So, Chief, I got to say, I have booked my flight to Winnipeg.
Okay.
I've contacted Daryl Stanley and a few other guys. I'm going to be there July 7th to 17th. Now,
Okay.
if you want to come to the special Platinum Jets golf tournament on Friday, July 8th.
Are you there for a wedding or something too, Mel?
Yeah, my buddy's
And
getting
you're
married.
going to that golf tournament. You're going to that.
I'm going to that golf tournament. If they got me in, they could probably get an upstanding young citizen like yourself in as well.
Yeah, why
no
did you
pressure.
get in? How'd you get in? You didn't play for the Jets.
No, it's got nothing to do. It's what they call it's the North End, tough part of Winnipeg.
Oh,
That was their hockey team. I think this has got to be the 37th year of Platinum Jets.
Oh, okay.
So
Those might be guys from the other side of the tracks that I hated growing up. That I
probably,
played against.
and they might not like you, but they might.
No, I know. So I might just. I mean, if you got a spot, if I can play in your foursome, maybe. But
Okay, we'll consider that and see what they say.
my feelings won't be hurt if I can't get in. But
All right. So
I might be up there in July, Mel.
Well, I know you said you're going to be in the Plum Springs, and you kind of ditched me and came a week later. So anyway,
Well, no, but I couldn't. I had
Call
some
the
people
kettle
work for a
black.
living.
Mel calling the kettle black there. Holy smokes.
Some people have to work for a living.
I'm sure Jackie's watching this show. I'm going to get off the show and then send her an email.
check your emails.
Send her an email and see what she says, and I'm sure she'll respond to me, Tom. Unlike some people.
Well,
So-
after you butchered her name, poor girl.
We've already talked about that. That's a personal thing.
We don't talk about personal stuff. Yeah.
Tom, when I watched the last two shows, they were talking about who would play in your movie.
That's right.
So
Who do you
Pee-wee
think?
Herman?
I thought that there's that actor Viggo Mortensen,
Yes, Viggo Mortensen.
exactly like you when you used to have
Yeah,
back
hair.
back
I
in those
thought
days.
it would be Pee-wee Herman.
Yeah. Actually, but people have said that about Viggo Mortensen. He was in the movie History of Violence. And
That one and the Green Book, or
yeah. And
Green
everybody
Book.
said-
that's a good movie. Remember he
What
was
a great- I just saw that a couple months ago, like a month ago or so.
yeah. Didn't you think that looked like Tommy driving the?
Yeah, you know what? Especially when he was taking that. He stole the fruit there, whatever it was. Remember?
Truck driving school?
No. When they stopped at that place and the guy in the back seat saw him take the piece of fruit off the stand without paying for it or something. You remember that part of the movie?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Ed Harris now, I think. Yeah. But anyways,
Yeah.
Gresham.
What a good movie.
Ed Harris is too short.
So if they did a James Patrick movie, who would play James Patrick?
Oh, what's his name? Liam Neeson.
Oh,
Right, I'm not in the middle of the road because I kind of fit in the middle of the road.
Brad Pitt.
Let's
why don't you suck up a little bit more?
let's move on to Mel or
No, hold on. People will chime in here. Who would play James Patrick? I like Liam Neeson. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Oh.
Same type of temperament that Jeep is.
All right. If Dougie DeVito says Brad Pitt, then it's Brad Pitt.
See?
Right? You want Brad Pitt?
Okay. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Ryan Reynolds. Nice. Where's Ryan Reynolds here? Who came up with Ryan Reynolds? Jack Sullivan. Yes, Ryan Reynolds. There you go.
Oh, that's pretty. That could be probably better.
Yeah.
well, I don't think they'll ever do my life story, so we'll be fine.
No. How do you know?
Well, you never know.
Okay, Ron Greshner. Who would play Ron Greshner in the Ron Greshner story?
Sarah Palin.
No, let's
Well, you did hang around with Dugay quite a bit, so. Jesus.
big tall,
Yeah.
big tall. Back in the day though, I think there were some guys in like the 70s and 80s.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can think Clint.
Adam Sandler.
No, not Adam. No.
Somebody, you can't smoke pot and say things like that.
Adam. I'm trying to think with Crash. I'm trying to.
No, there
Dan
was,
Aykroyd. Oh, Dan Aykroyd can play Larry.
oh,
Right now,
Well, Chevy Chase is the actor, right?
yeah, Chevy in his prime.
Chubby is Chubby Chase now.
yeah.
Who can play Gresh? Like I'm not saying John Wayne, but someone like in that era.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Some of those old Western guys.
Telly
Alan
Savalas.
Ladd,
Ed O'Neill.
Yeah, that's good. I don't know.
Ed O'Neill.
They gotta get their hand in there though.
Gene Hackman? Huh.
No,
Ed O'Neill. He was from what do you call it? Right?
Married with Children.
Yeah. I
Clint
met
Eastwood.
him years ago. He was a nice guy.
Clint Eastwood. I like the Clint Eastwood
Clint.
one. Yeah. Harrison Ford. We got here?
Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I like it. So Mel is Chubby Chase.
Chevy.
The way Mel is now is Chubby. James is what's his name? The
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, right? Ryan Reynolds.
Is he Canadian? Is he Canadian?
He is, yeah.
Right.
Ontario.
Gresh is Clint Eastwood.
I think he's got. I think he has a Reynolds. I think he has a house next to my nephew's.
Famous Amos can play Mel. That's coming from Larry Podwell too. That's all. Jeez. Oh,
Is that the cookie guy?
I think that's what I was thinking. Famous Amos cookies.
Famous
God.
cookies.
Oh,
No way.
God. And I was Viggo Mortensen. Okay.
Vigo.
I was
Or-
kind of hoping for the Rock with the new hairdo here, but
Oh no, I think Vigo in your prime.
yeah, with the hair. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
I
he
said
was.
before.
I remember that. He was good in that movie though, boy.
Let's give him
I like when you remember when he went on the stage and the guy was supposed to have a certain piano there.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, and then they kind of guy goes, he kind of gives him the old Italian thing, and the guy goes, "We don't have any pianos like that," and all you hear is like a little move forward, right? Like kind of like something's going to happen. And then you see the guy playing the piano, and he's got the piano that he's supposed to have. He was a
I
dude.
just- Chandler. Which one's Chandler? The dark-haired one?
No, the guy that was always the funny guy, like the one that married. What?
Well, he's one of the. Is that
Oh,
What's
it
his
was
face?
Joey and Ross, and then Chandler.
Yeah, he's Perry.
Oh,
What's his?
Matthew.
Matthew.
Matthew Perry.
Good.
Okay, so we got that all figured out.
Yeah.
Who would play Dave Maloney right now? Like, does the Dave Maloney
Any
He's really
psychos?
David right now.
Any psychos?
psychos?
Psych-
James, did you say is so the Dave right now?
Right now, Dave would be Larry David.
Okay.
Remember, from Curb Your Enthusiasm. But back in the 70s.
Yeah.
good-
He's- Oh, definitely George Clooney or something like that.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Warren Beatty back in the 70s.
Beatty, yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's a good
He
one.
kind of looked like, I would say, looked like.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah. when
And
he
how
was-
about Duguay? So the old Duguay with the long curly hair. Who was it? Who's the tennis player? Didn't Macro have hair like that?
No,
No, Vetus Gerolitis.
Venus Gerolitis is.
Or it could be that guy that Jenner. What's his name? That guy that Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner.
Not a guy.
Confused. Jack Nicklaus can play Dave.
Now,
Snaps all the time.
now,
He's having his head sticking through the door
in the 70s.
Dukes.
there. Duguay, John Travolta. I guess
I saw some video of Dukes dancing at some party or something.
with Sarah.
Yeah, or I think it was Sarah. I think so. I don't know.
Oh
Could you
God.
imagine having video of yourself dancing?
No.
Like, if that was-
Oh God.
I thought you were going to say from some disco in the 70s, and I.
Oh,
So, in anticipation for tomorrow's show, Duke's being there. Like, are we saying to him, "Hey, congratulations on your new love," or are we
no,
questioning?
well, we got to be honest with him, Tom. We got to say, well, when you get married, and
Okay.
how does it feel to be Mrs. Pale,
Right.
Mr. Palin?
So we're celebrating this.
And I think that since you are introducing them that way, you might as well go all in.
Right.
Like don't just hint at it. Once you say it, then I would say everything.
Okay. I got you. I'm with you, James. So I'll say that I conferred with James Patrick and yesterday's show. And here's what we
Gresh and Mel.
Okay, you're right. Good point. You're right. Mel isn't really contributing very much, but that's fine.
And you can't forget that, Tom. One thing you can't forget though for tomorrow night.
Yeah, okay. What?
If she's not there,
Right.
ask him whether he got a pass to come out.
A hall pass.
Yeah.
That's classic. Oh, that's great.
Sarah give you a pass to come out today?
Oh God.
Hey, this is the first 3 hours in the last 3 months that Dukes hasn't been holding Sarah's hand.
Yeah. Leading, that she hasn't been holding Dukes' hand, leading him around.
God. They had some kind of surgery to separate the two twins. Like,
Yeah, I know. Oh my God.
oh God, that's funny. Oh, that's classic. All right. Yeah. Okay.
I can't. I gotta go for lunch.
You okay, Mel? We're not talking about you anymore, so you're upset or what?
I'm good, Tom.
Okay.
St. Patty's Day next week.
Yeah,
Green
so we're celebrating. We're gonna have ourselves a green cocktail.
Is it next Thursday?
Yep.
And well, that's the show's on Thursday, hey?
Every
Well, it
Thursday.
can't be. It can't be. It's the 13th. Yes, you're right. It's the Thursday. I got you. Okay.
What?
Yes, you're
So-
correct.
Okay, we play Tuesday,
Seven.
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, so I can do Thursday.
Okay.
And you got to wear green, eh? Got to
Yeah.
come up with some green.
Yep.
Yeah, or just smile a lot.
All right. Good job, guys.
All right.
Okay. You guys have a good one.
James, good luck in your games.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
See ya.
Talk.